Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Vampyr. Now, in the last episode, we took care of some loose ends here at Pembroke Hospital. We were able to save the Mistress of the Night from vampire hunters, and we still need to formulate the medication for Dr. Strickland. Before we go ahead and do that, I wanted to show you guys this. Now, I thought the mirror would just reflected a dark kind of silhouette, but check this out. That is the back of Reid's head reflected in the mirror. If we turn around, there's Reid's face. So the mirror is actually reflecting the camera view more than anything that Reid's actually looking at, which I thought was kind of creepy. But anyway, I found out that the place to craft this medication for Strickland isn't here at the workbench, it's actually here. And I guess this is our official medical desk.
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd.
Placebo. Choose what to do about Strickland. Bring the medication to Thoreau or report Thoreau to Dr. Ackroyd. To tell you the truth, out of all of the options that I'm seeing here, I think we need to go ahead and report him to Dr. Ackroyd. Just because what he's been doing could actually hurt a lot more people in the long run. I know that he wants to use these... He wants to further the cause of medicine and science and everything, but in the middle of a Spanish flu outbreak, and keep in mind that we're not exactly sure if it is Spanish flu, with some of the clues that we've been given, isn't exactly the smartest course of action. So I think we are going to go ahead and let the traditional doctor, who is a bit of a prick, but still seems to know his business. Let's see here. Can we talk to him? There we go.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reid.
Oh no, you're gonna want to hear this.
I know that you're a busy man, but I could use your help and advice.
The great Dr. Reid honors me with a request. What is it exactly?
Dr. Strickland devised an experimental drug for the Spanish flu that he asked me to manufacture.
You know what I think of fringe medical experimentation?
That's exactly why I want you to keep the result, Doctor. I made sure it won't harm anyone, but I'd like you to take care of it.
I see. Put it in my cabinet. I'll give you the key. I'll make sure no one uses this medication by mistake.
I'll do that. Thank you for your help, Dr. Ackroyd.
Thank you for your trust on the matter, Dr. Reid.
Key of doctor's office. Oh, that's upstairs. Neat.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
You know what? I will bet you money that we only have the chance to raise up one of theirs blood quality to max. I don't think Dr. Strickland will probably want to have anything to do with us now.
I'm willing to give you the benefit of
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reid. Can I be of any help?
Ackroyd will not report you. Okay.
Did you know Dr. Ackroyd never reported your experimental research, despite the fact he doesn't agree with it?
Really? I didn't suspect he knew about my work. I must confess I am surprised.
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be? My God, he can be so irritating.
Yeah, but he's a good doctor.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Did that actually max out his blood quality? Yes, it did. 4,000.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time.
Now, another thing that we need to check in on is I had in the comments that there's places that we can overhear conversations using our powers, I guess. But before we do that, let's wait a minute. We need to divvy out some cold remedies.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
I know, you're upset at me.
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reid.
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Now, who else had a cold here? I think it was one of the... Yeah, it was Newton. Now, I did tell you guys in the last episode we were going to go to our sister's funeral, and I am planning to do that. Hopefully we'll have time for it. But I really wanted to check what this doctor's office looked like. We will raid all the things. Hopefully there are things to raid.
It's locked.
Boo. And I can put them in there.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Well, boo. M. Goswick's medical file. Patient Mortimer Goswick, age 23, followed by Dr. Ackroyd, state convalescence. 27th of October, date of release to be determined. Notes: the patient shows many signs of extreme fatigue and major sores on the throat, mouth, and tongue, but no sign of flu. Refuses to speak, claims it's too painful. Needs rest and healing of throat mucous membrane before any decision can be made concerning his release. Oh. Okay. I need to go find that out.
It's locked, all right.
We keep on finding more stuff to do, which is the sign of a good RPG, to tell you the truth.
Now that Dr. Ackroyd has been warned, he should make good use of this formula.
Investigation succeeded. Alright, let's go talk to Mortimer about his throat and divvy out the cold medication. Then we need to go talk to the lady about her cordial being crap, and then we'll go to the funeral. I think that's the best way to go about it.
You are going to reveal all your
Oh,
secrets.
wait a minute, she's over here.
Even the darkest.
Or he is, rather.
Yes, sir. Doctor.
This hospital.
Good evening,
seems to
Mr.
be falling
Goswick.
apart.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Circumstances,
Good.
I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Hint.
Your medical report says you're not affected by the Spanish flu. What do you think of that, Mortimer?
Does it make me happy? Not in the slightest. If it was up to me, I would have left this place long ago.
This hospital.
I know I don't belong here.
And why do you think you don't belong here?
I know the staff have more important things to do than look after me. There's plenty of patients here who need their attention.
I think we've already asked him this.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful, I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Okay.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
This
I'm
hospital
all right.
seems to be falling apart.
Don't waste your time with me.
But in the circumstances,
All
I'm
right.
willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
So that'll be a puzzle to figure out for another day. I'll go divvy out the cold meds.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Double checking to see if there's any areas that we can eavesdrop on. Doesn't look like it. I heard we also needed to check the morgue for the same thing. Now Newton and them are over here, right? I think they're over here. This is where they are. Yep, there they are. Hello, friends. Who had the cold? I know one of you have a migraine, and we haven't figured that out yet. Or a headache.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reid.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
Oh, whoops.
I will see you later. Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
It was Newton who had that malady.
We fought for England, but England
Hello
won't
again,
fight
Mr.
for
Blight.
us.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. You doing your rounds as usual?
You have no idea.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, Got that fear in London now.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You are wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
There you go.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Instead of hanging out here in the sewers.
No less dangerous.
Alright, good deal. And we're needing to pass by the morgue anyway. I'm hearing other people like yell for stuff, and I know they're not... I don't think we've talked to them yet. Let's see. Is there anywhere that we can, like, jump? Or port up? No. But we do have... Oh, that's locked. Boo. I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
To amaze me how you, the dead, seem peaceful and lonely at the same time.
Oh, he's pulling a ducky and talking to the corpses. Alright. Let's go ahead and keep on keeping on here. There'll be plenty of time to come back to this, hopefully. I'd like to think that the vampire hunters have not respawned here in Whitechapel. Are we actually entering Whitechapel, right? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Here at healthy Whitechapel. Well, at least we've done a little bit of good. Just because I was actually surprised I haven't heard one thing about Jack the Ripper yet in this game. I figured that would be something that would be brought up to kind of show the district's suffering and its infamy. Not the case, though. Still going. Yep, still going the right way. And there are 3? Merchant? Oh, Darius. Yeah, I think that's the case. Oh dear. Bum 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 bum. You're level 12. It's alright, we can get you. Before you can claw me. Huzzah! And a common trigger part. I guess we never headed into this area of the district. And it's locked. Okay. Guess we'll have to come back at a later time. Is this... Where are we going? Oh, this is the way to our haven, I think. Right? No, this place is new and exciting. Possibly. See, the fact that we're having to deal with multiples, I don't like doing the target lock, to tell you the truth. I do hate that, though. Noms. Alright, let's see where... This actually might be our haven. They may have just respawned. Or no, this is... This place is new. Cigarette cases, which I don't think that we've... Oh, this is our haven. Okay. Cool. Good to know. We had some squatters. That happens sometimes, I suppose. Need to let them know next time that I charge rent. Alright, now there's our first vendor. We're giving out all the remedies. Hopefully we'll be able to do headaches and migraines here soon. There's Darius's, which means the cordial. I keep on saying cordial.
This district seems to get uglier every year.
That's
Its
Benjamin.
effectiveness has been
Alright, here we go.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Your life in London.
Loretta, your miraculous formula wouldn't even cure a common cold, and you know it.
The Swanborough's cordial secret ingredient is hope, Doctor. And it's something people around here really need.
A placebo effect is real and has benefit. But in your case, you could be murdering your customers, who may die because they are not receiving the necessary medical attention.
Medical attention? In Whitechapel? Trust me, my cordial is the best option they have, since it is the only one.
Uh-huh.
If your true purpose was to help, you wouldn't take money from the poor for your snake oil.
Oh, but to pay for it is part of the process, Doctor. If it were free, they wouldn't believe in it.
Yowza. Okay.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Because apparently we can talk to your husband, but we haven't met him yet. Alright. So, let's go ahead and travel to the funeral. And see where that takes us. We're heading into an area of Whitechapel we have not touched. And I guess we do have confirmation that respawns do pop up occasionally, which could lead to all kinds of new problems. Now, I'm not exactly sure what we have used or what we can craft that requires a grease and a screw. Maybe something a little bit more advanced later on down the line. We're just kind of gathering up stuff for when that time comes. So we'll head all the way... Okay. We've got to head all the way back into Pembroke and hook a left as soon as we cross the bridge. That heartbeat is very disconcerting. It's very Edgar Allan Poe-ish. It's actually probably one of my favorite Poe stories because I watched the old black and white film of it, which is kind of terrifying. The beating of the telltale heart. Don't want to give spoilers away if you've never heard of it. But, I approve. For what that's worth. Worth checking out. And we've got an alleyway over here. Let's see what's over here. Worked for the Wayne family. Well, it didn't really. It worked out for Gotham in the long run, though. Lead rod. Lead plate. Oh, this is where we killed the hunters. Wasn't it? Yeah, this is their little stakeout joint. Okay, never mind. We were able to get some more materials, though, so that was worth it. Oh, join the ranks. I think that ship has sailed, I'm afraid. And I know I'm probably walking right by, like, boxes and stuff that I can use. I apologize for that, guys. Hopefully you want to open that door, Doctor. Now, I wonder if you can just mesmerize for fun later, and it doesn't require you actually having to take them somewhere and kill them. Like, it wouldn't be like a masquerade breach. Oh, hello, we got a welcoming committee. Okay, we've got quite a few of them. We'll take out the ranged first. Oh, he can do up close stuff too.
Spotted! Oh my God! Watch out, boys! No!
Now then. Thank you, sir. Appreciate having such a warm welcome for the bereaved. And we got a place that we can jump up here. Large box of pills. The catwalk? Why does this seem familiar? Have we been here before? Quite possibly. Well, let's keep our eyes on the prize. We can come back to this. Now, is it just you, my friend? I think it is.
Let's pin it down!
Oh, that just killed you dead. Cool. I thought we were going to have to keep on slicing and dicing. And I see you there. Why is this funeral so well protected? Newspapers, we got... Hi.
This is no place for you, sir.
Agreed.
This is not the place for you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Just so you don't randomly come up and try and sneak up on me. Oh. Yeah, if you guys want to attack me one at a time, I am completely okay with that.
He's a killer.
He's a killer queen. Guaranteed to blow your mind.
What? Come back, you!
Hmm? And down you go. Cool. Let's keep on looting. We need the bullets for all the ones that we fired off on that one guy. Can we go to the funeral now? Please and thank you.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
You'll be fine. I hear skulls, though. Which makes me think we're going to have to fight our way out of this. Widow in distress. Oh. Okay. Hi, friends.
Who are you? What do you want?
Don't ask questions while I'm fighting.
Somebody help!
Like, there's plenty of time for questions. This is not one of those times.
Who are you? What do you want?
Alright. We'll heal up.
Somebody help!
Pay no attention to this, ma'am.
What do you want?
Hope you did not see that feeding. Hi.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reid. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Alright. We'll check the mausoleum you were
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Alright, widow in distress. You're leaving, aren't you?
Shouldn't you go back home, where you'll be safe?
Maybe later. But for now, I need to talk to my husband at the cemetery, Mr. Reid.
Gotcha. Discreetly attend Mary's funeral. Uh-huh. Well, I forgot that we had other quests here. We may need to keep on checking. In terms... Widow in distress. We can untrack that later. Occult Oculus. Find someone who can read Braille alphabet. Follow the blood trail. Oh. Okay, retrieve Samuel in the cemetery. He's not here, though, so we're going to have to find another... I bet this trail goes off into different directions, maybe? A dazzled skull. What exactly makes a skull dazzled? I guess we're about to find out. Hello! No, I do not want you guys doing that jumping attack. Oh! What did I just say? They come fast, too. Yowza. Alright. Now it's just us. Or us two. Oh, you resist. Boo. Well, I can't feed from you then, which is a shame. Got one more here. Rogue Skull. He decided not to fight along with his friends. That's how much of a rogue he is. Howdy. Aw. Thought we had killed him. Guess maybe if I used a target lock like I'm supposed to, I would have noticed that. I'm stubborn. Now, shall we continue checking the trail of blood? Right here looks like a good place.
As I feared. Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
Yeah, there's a piece of Samuel over here, piece of Samuel over here. Oh, okay, Samuel's over there. Well, let's go ahead and put him to rest. And I think that'll be a good place to end the episode. Here. That should help, right? I don't think we want to get hit with anything that he has. Personal diary, 12th of October. Father Whitaker is so righteous, so full of compassion and love for the suffering ones. His words are all this city needs. Tonight I gave him all I have, my strength, my faith, my wealth, and if it's not enough, I know where to find more. 17th October. Father Whitaker and I went to an abandoned house near St. Mary's Church. It was an awful and smelly place. Rats were disputing the rooms of the last remaining residents of the decrepit flats. Most of them were sick. Awful, awful odors. On the last floor, Father Whitaker found an old man lying on a dirty mattress, coughing and spitting blood in a wooden bowl. Father Whitaker knelt before him and prayed a long time. The man seemed to feel better. Then we both helped him find the light. I cried then and I cry now as I write these lines, for I've never seen a soul so relieved to be finally redeemed. Father Whitaker is a saint. If it's not presumptuous nor a sinful expression of pride, I wish I'll be able to save as many souls as he does, for it's a real privilege to witness such miracles. 19th October. Tonight we both went to the whorehouses bordering the canal. I must admit I was very afraid to cross the path of Jezebels, but the buildings were abandoned for a long time. Whores and infections go together, explained Father Whitaker, but their customers quickly get scarred when there is mention of disease or scared. In the last brothel we found 2 sick women sleeping together in a sinful attitude under dirty blankets. The odor was awful once more. The smell of Satan and of the disease, explained Father Whitaker, before kneeling and praying for these 2 lost souls. The women were so frail and sick they were not able to move when I threw the petrol on the blankets. Their souls are now cleansed and purified. Yowza. 21st. Father Whitaker is a saint. I won't let anyone mock the holy man he is. He shall receive more help and support. But, as all the true prophets, he is alone. He needs more from his followers. He needs love, and proof of love. Tomorrow I shall go back to the cemetery and unearth more wealth for him. The dead have no need of the terrestrial goods, but we need to eat, Father Whitaker and I. Oh, he was raiding tombs. 27th October. Tonight, for the first time, it was my turn to lead the round. I chose to return where we went 10 days ago to see if any more souls needed to be freed. Father Whitaker approved my choice since the good man's work is never finished, and Satan never sleeps, he explained. He also said, if I can keep showing so much zeal, he may soon give me more important missions and tasks. I can't wait. 3 more souls have been cleansed from any corruption tonight. If it's not presumptuous nor a sinful expression of pride, I dare say we are a path to greatest. New hint available. Okay, well, that is interesting. But I'll tell you what, this is actually a good place to end the episode, I think, guys. I would really like to think that there is a haven right here. Maybe? Let's see. Haven? Oh, maybe. Maybe we can use this bed. Alright, excuse me, sir. Haven discovered? No. Well, regardless, this still is a good place to go ahead and end the episode, and we will pick it up next time. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.